Hiya anime fan, it's Sailor Moon review time. Today I'm looking at Sailor Moon Crystal episode 18. The episode begins with the gang discovering one of Prisma's stylish black crystal earrings lying in the dirt. And it's just brimming with bad mojo. So while the boys at the lab look that over, Inspector Mina wants to start working over their only suspect, Rini. But like always, Daddy Dearest won't let those big bad scouts ask his precious sweetheart any tough questions.
Well, someone's overprotective.
Meanwhile, on Game of Space Thrones, Prince Diamond is monologuing his evil and dispatching the last remaining sister, Avery, to ice Sailor Venus. And she's insinuated her way into society using a TV psychic act.
Haven't we been there, done that?
Yeah, but Avery's got a bigger audience, along with TV talk show appearances, DVDs, and live performances. And all of it's designed to mind control the poor unsuspecting people of Japan. And Sailor Venus has to face Avery alone, cause Rini went and made off with the silver crystal and almost got taken by Rubeus. But Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask, who's rocking a new magic laser, courtesy of his bros, were able to save the little scamp, drive off Rubeus, and save Venus from Avery. And finally, Rini is ready to spill the beans on the future. Okay, this episode was a bit better than average. We get a more in-depth look at what's going on in the Black Moon clan. The prince's monologue gives insight into what their goals are, as well as what they did in the past, which is the future before they time traveled to the present?
Careful, Private. Don't get caught in a time paradox.
Right. We also get some details on the very enigmatic wise man, who just appeared one day and started pulling Prince Diamond's strings. Also, Avery comes off as a bit more sympathetic than her sisters, as she actually seems to feel bad about their deaths, and she can summon ghosty versions of her dearly departed sisters to help her in combat. Now for our leading man. He's got sort of a B-plot going about not being strong enough to protect Sailor Moon, but with a little help from his pals, Zoisite, Kunzite, Nephlite, and Jedite, he gets himself a magic space laser to lay a whoopin' on Rubeus.
I'm a firing my laser!
Now, I've never liked Mopey Tuxedo Mask and his inadequacy issues, but hey, it was awesome to see the Knights again. Sadly, Sailor V seems to have drawn the short straw on character development. Her only two good moments in the episode are hugging Serena as she cries over the loss of Sailor Jupiter, and being the bad cop at Rini's interrogation.
Wow, she was really nice for the bad cop.
Mostly, she just stands around acting all determined and stuff, which is fine. She was strong and determined in the original anime, but she was also friendly, energetic, and supportive. In Crystal, she just comes off as really one note. Now for the action.
Spoilers, it sucks.
Well, that's a bit harsh. I mean, Tuxedo Mask uses his nifty space laser.
I'm a firing my laser!
Avery and her ghostly sisters do some Force Lightning stuff. And Sailor Venus gets an all-new attack.
That
doesn't do a darn thing. And Rubeus throws fireballs.
Private?
Okay, fine. The action is bad. I admit it. Are you happy now?
Yes, I am.
There are a grand total of 3 shots fired, but at least Rubeus had the presence of mind to actually go after Rini. Speaking of, Rini is actually better this time. Sure, she whines and mopes and steals the crystal, but it's a lot more understandable than in the original anime. Okay, now it's time to break down the good and the bad in Sailor Moon Crystal episode 18. On the good side, the background details on the Black Moon clan are interesting. Tuxedo Mask is a fire in his laser, with the support of his bros. And Rini's not as bad as she could have been. On the other hand, Mina doesn't receive the same level of character development as Ami, Rei, or Makoto. And the action is kind of, well, lame. So I give Sailor Moon Crystal episode 18 a 3.5 out of 5. If you're interested in more reviews of anime, movies, TV shows, comic books, or video games, check out my channel on YouTube at StupidPrivate913. Or find my Facebook and Deviantart pages for video updates and more. Thank you for watching.
Hey kids, today's show is brought to you by the letter 4 and the number potato! I'm a stupid private.